Hey guys, welcome to Jenny's Pages. In today's video, we are excited. Are we excited, kiddos?
Yeah.
We are actually going on our first field trip today. We're part of the school. They are homeschool for those of you that didn't know. But we're going to go to our first field trip and we wanted to share with you guys a little bit of what we're going to be doing today. And then don't forget that by the end of the video, you guys are going to be watching my completed pages. Bless you. You guys are going to be watching my completed pages for the month of September. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. And I hope that you guys do enjoy this video. Don't forget to click down below, subscribe, and go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And also go ahead and turn on the notification bell, because it also is going to let you know when I'm going to be uploading another video as well. So let's go ahead and get started. The month. So this is pretty much the first week of this month, and I ended up receiving a package for this week, and here we have, I'm not going to do a flip through, I'm going to do that video separate, that way you guys can see it. But here we have Mini Worlds coloring book. This is by Didi Mia. I ended up receiving this by a friend, and I want to say thank you so much. I'll show a little bit on the back, and like I said, I will be doing a separate video for these coloring books, so you guys can see a flip through of these as well. Here we have the Witch Chibi's coloring book. This one was also a gift. This is by Alexandra Francis, and this is the newest one that she just came out with. It was also a gift. There's a few in here that I'm in love with, and I already have 4 pages to complete out of here before the end of the month. So you guys will probably be seeing a few of them, or I think it's for all 4 of them by the end of this month, which is by the end of this video technically. Here we have the 31 miniatures. This is a book project with a few of the girls. We're going to be completing this in the beginning of October and ending in the end of October. So that is another one. And then the last one, I had bought it. I just received this one as well the same week that I received these packages. So let me go ahead and put this on the side. And this is the Mystery Mosaics part number 9. This one does bring squares, hexagon, circles, and stained glass. Once again, it brings a total of 100 designs. I am trying to collect these, not every single one of them. I added the ones that I did want it on my Amazon wish list. So this one is the Majestic Castle, I think it is. And it says volume 1 based on the castles one. Here are the solutions on the back. Once again, for this one, it's a little harder for me to be showing solutions and stuff like that. It's just a little key in the back. And like I said, I believe I have 5 already, and I am little by little trying to collect these as well. So those are for this week what I had ended up receiving. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a flip through so you guys can watch that video coming up soon, and then you guys will be seeing all of my new today is the 18th of September, and I ended up receiving another package. I have no idea you know, where is this from or anything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up right here in the camera. And I'm gonna leave it upside down because my address is in the other side. I'm gonna go ahead and do it like that. And let's see what we have. Oh, this is cute. Oh, the Cozy Kingdom. Is there any more papers? Okay, so let's see here. Not this one. It's not this one. It's not this one. It says, happy birthday to one of my very besties, coloring buddies. Enjoy your day, and I hope you get lots of time to relax and color. This is from Jewel. Thank you, Jewel, so much. The first package that I ended up showing you guys was actually from Chelsea. So I want to say thank you, Chelsea, so much for sending me this the package, the first sets of books. And then the second ones are from Jewels. Is a color by number mystery honeycomb. This is by AJ Ferguson. It's African chips. Here we have the colors palette on the back, and then let's see it in the inside. It's just how I love it. You can't tell what you're gonna end up doing out of the page. And then we also ended up, here's another one. And I love saving these because I like to put them on my book. And here's the second one, is the Cozy Kingdom. This is by J Summer, and this one, oh my god, it has 40 cute designs on here. And I'm very, very much excited. It also says the illustrations are by 3 people on here, a few people on here. That's pretty cool. And I'm not going to show a flip through on this video. They are going to be separate, so you guys can see all of the coloring books that I end up getting for the month of September. So I finished off this page. It was what can I say? It took me forever. It did took me a few days because I couldn't find certain colors. I did mess up on the page in a few areas, if you guys can tell, but I don't think you guys can tell that much. But it was a fun page to complete, and this is a book project with Kathy, and we've been doing really good so far. So I already sent her my page, and then yeah, this is how it turned out. Very excited about this. Okay, so because I finished this one, I'm thinking I'm gonna be moving on to, I already done a good amount. I'm thinking about going towards, this one is a Girl Moments. This is another book project, and this is by Kathy as well. We are supposed to be working on this page, which you got a little bit of yellow on here from the other page. And then our second page is supposed to be this one right here, the Bakery Cafe. So those are the ones I'm going to be working on next. I also have a few more books. I'm going to show you guys how many books I have left, and today's the 18th of September. So far, I had already worked on these. These are all the ones, book projects included, single buddy colors and stuff like that on here. I ended up moving all my stuff going downwards, and then here we have the ones that I'm still missing. It's a good amount. These are still book projects on here, and these are just single ones that I want to work on. And then from here and down will be for the month of October, but these are the only ones up here that I have to get done. But this is how far I am since today's September 18th, like I said. And yeah, that's pretty much, I'm not doing too bad. I thought I was going to be behind, but I'm doing really good. So I'm thinking I'm going to go through my regular cozy books out of here, and today's actually September 22nd, and I decided to actually go through just my regular books. I believe these are the 8x5 books. These are books that I have for a very long time, and books that I had when I first started and stuff like that. So I do want to go through this stack first and then see what books I'm not really interested anymore, or I'm not going to be touching. I don't think it's a lot, but let me see and go through these and see what are the books I'm going to be separating from. And then that video, you guys will be seeing it later on, and then we'll go from there. So I have to do this. I have way too many books I'm not touching, and some books are just being pushed aside, and I want to reorganize my entire bookshelf, make sure that I'm putting books and I'm touching all of my books. I might not go through like technically my Disney books or my cozy books that are the small ones. Those for sure I'm staying with, but when it comes to these old ones that I have for a very long time, these are the ones that I want to go through right now in this video for you guys, and then I'll be showing you guys separate the books that I did separate it on the side. I was out doing some groceries and doing laundry and all that stuff, and I ended up coming back and I had 3 more packages here in my place. So I'm gonna go ahead and open these. I have no idea, but I'm gonna keep it face down so my address obviously is not showing. So let's go ahead and see if I can open this. Should have gotten a scissors. It says, enjoy your gift. I have no idea who sent me these, but these are Stablos, metallic. Ooh, the metallic Stablos. So let's go ahead and give these a try. It doesn't have any names, so if you can let me a comment down below and recognize that who sent me these, let me know if you want to. If not, send me a message separate and private if you would like to, and let me know as well. So let's go ahead and check these out. It brings a total of 8. So let me get my little I can get this little paper here, and let's go ahead and try one out. I'm excited. The reason why I want to try one out right now, so you guys can see what they look like. I had the Stablos before for my Disney books, and they were really good. Let me get scissors as well. They were very good. So, but these are the metallic, and I haven't tried the metallic out here. So carefully, let me go ahead and open this. Okay, and I'm gonna try out the pink one here. So they're a good size of the tip. Ooh, that is cute. And look at that metallic. It's a very cute metallic. Let's see, Jenny. Yes, that is a very, very cute. That is a purple one. You know what? Let's try another one. Let's do the blue one as well. Today's one of those humid days, so just imagine, okay, how it feels today. That is the blue one, and that is gorgeous. Once again, thank you so much. I'm very excited to use this because I love using metallic stuff on my paper. When I finish them, I like to do like outlines to them. And let me try these gold ones, the bronze one here. I use a lot of bronze and gold on my papers as well, like outlines and things like that. Okay, there we go. Jenny, there it goes. The gold one. Let me do it again. Yes, so I'll be using these for outlines and stuff like that. Thank you again. It once again comes with a good amount, decent. Here we have the silver one, the gold one. I believe this is like a turquoise. I think I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Green one. We with the blue, and 2 different type of purple ones, lilac, and then the bronze one. Very excited. Cannot wait to use these as well. And I love the little pouch that it comes in. They will be staying in here, or they might be going into my little, I have bought a little small bookcase thingy-majiggy for pens and stuff like that, so I might put them in there with my rest of my stuff in there. I'm not sure. Once again, this just says enjoy your gift, and it doesn't say like a name or anything like that. And I love to save these so I can always remember who gave them to me. So let's go ahead and move to the next one. Once again, thank you so much. And we're moving on to the second package. Once again, if you guys gift people, it won't give your information unless you put your name and, you know, send a little note like this. And it will only say whatever you write on the paper. So, got this book. Once again, it doesn't bring Girl Space. Ooh, Volume 2 by Southner Lotus. I have no idea who is this from, but thank you. I'll be doing a flip through out of this in a separate video. And yeah, it doesn't say who is this from. Yeah. So once again, thank you to whoever has sent this as well. I'm going to be doing a flip through out of this. Make sure that the paper's not in here because it did do it on one of the other books. So let's go ahead and open the last one. I'm excited. I had the first one from Southern Lotus, and you guys already know I love Southern Lotus books, especially like the cozy books as well. And I'm just throwing everything on the floor. Let me find first the papers. Okay. Okay, so this one has a name. And this one says, happy birthday. I'm so thankful for our friendship, and you're one of my favorite people to color with. From Lauren. Thank you, Lauren. Happy birthday, Jenny. I hope you have a wonderful birthday and celebrate with your family. So if you guys can see, you're able to like send like a note, that way the person knows. So once again, thank you, Lauren. Let's go ahead and check out what she ended up sending me. Fantasy Lamb by Southern Lotus. We have another one here, and Gabby Wolf, Tiny Town. I actually forgot that I had this one on my wish list. That is so exciting. Let me show you guys the back. That's very cute and adorable. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. And then Tiny Town by Gabby Wolf. Ship and service. That is adorable. Yeah, look at the little camping. So I am going to be showing you guys a flip through with the new items that I ended up receiving for this month. And I hope that you guys did enjoy. Once again, thank you so much. I'm going to be putting these in here. And then I'm not sure if you would like to let me know in the comments down below who sent me these. Or like I said, send me a message over on my other platform, and you guys can let me know as well what did you guys send me, because it doesn't have a name, and I would like to say thank you as well and give you guys a shout out. So once again, thank you so much, and I am very excited to start on these coloring books as well. So I finally finished by Emily McIntyre. This is the last book that just came out. I'm not sure if there's any more books that are going to be continuing with this set, but I finally finished it. The characters in here, they were very amazing. I was able to get to know them and their background stories. I was able to understand where they were coming from. So it was very interested to be reading in this one. I am finally reading Releasing 10. If you guys already know, this is by Chloe Walsh. I've been reading Binding 13, which is the first one. The second one's Keeping 13, and so on. And this one, I finally picked it up. Today is September 25th, and I started on September 24th and nighttime. I'm a little sick, as you guys can tell, and it's been about 2 nights already that I've been with the cough and my nose and having fever and stuff like that, but it's going around. So I decided to start this one. I took a break from coloring, and I said to myself, I was like pushing this one to the side for a very long time, and then I finally picked it up. And so far, this is based on Lizzie. And if you guys have read the first 2 books, Lizzie in the first 2 books and Taming 7, she was getting on my last nerves technically, because she was being very rude, very not nice to especially Gibbs. And this book is actually going back to when she was 4 years old, and right now I have stopped when she's 11 years old. And I'm very much so intrigued into the story. I was not expecting to know what was happening to her since she was a very young girl, and now I can understand why she was acting the way she did in Taming 7 and the first 2 books, that she was like technically like the main friend, but in reality, knowing her story, it just changes my thoughts and my opinions on Lizzie. So if you haven't read this set of book, I think that you guys should just pick it up. It does have a lot of trigger warnings, so if you're not into trigger warning and abuse and a lot of stuff that happens, just don't read it, don't pick it up or anything like that. But I do enjoy Chloe Walsh books. This is the only books that I have picked up by this author, so I'm thinking I'm going to be looking up her backlist and see what else does she have. But so far, I really do like her stories, and especially what's going on here. So hopefully I can later on let you guys know what's happening, because Gibbs and Liz were actually more of an enemy type, and in here they were very close. So I want to know what happened, what made them just click away, their friendship and stuff like that. So that's where I stand at right now. We're moving on to my completed pages. I already finished all of my pages as of September 25th. The rest of the month, which is 5 more days, I'm going to be taking them to continue to read the book that I just told you guys about. And then whenever October hits, then I'll start coloring again. So I usually do that all the time. So here we have the markers that I have lost. Here we have the gel Langua one. This is my first one that I have lost. I couldn't take out more of the ink for some reason, so it is pretty much empty. And then moving on to these three. These are, I forgot the brand of this. I had them for a while now, but I lost 3 out of here besides the other ones that I have lost. And out of my Ahuhu set, which are the, I believe, the koala, I already lost 3, but this is without counting other markers too. I decided to start doing this as well. So this is what I have lost for the month of September. Here we have Cozy Kawaii. I ended up doing a page out of here. This is by Jay Summer. And I decided to tackle this one. I'm not sure exactly how many pages I had completed for this month, so I'll be putting it in the screen for you guys every 5 or every 10 pages, and then we'll find out together how many pages I had completed as well for the month of September. So here's one page I had completed. I always try to touch this book ever since I got it because I really do enjoy every single one of the illustrations in here. So that is the only one that I had completed for this month. Moving on to Girl Moments. This is by Coco Weil, and this is a book project with the girls. And here's one page that we had completed. Remember, the pages for everybody else will be over on my other platform for you guys, so you guys can go ahead and check it out over there. I upload everybody's over there and I tag them. So that is my first page for this month. And then we had also completed this page as well. I kept it in a very simple theme, and then I had very much fun with this page as well. So those are the only 2 ones out of here. Now we're moving on to Cozy Season. This is part of another book project, and I'll be putting also on the screen in the corner. You guys are going to be seeing certain like little picture type of thing on the little corner, and that's basically just letting you know who is in charge of the book project. So here is the other one we had completed. This is part of the book project as well. It's a big group. I think it's almost close to being 20 people, I believe, and this is the page that we had tackled for this month. And we're moving on to Soft Alive. This is another book project, and we had completed 2 pages out of here. The first one is this simple, her riding the bike in the streets. Reminds me of being over at Florida or Miami and stuff like that. And then our second page was this one right here. She's going out with a blind date with a book, and I have never actually done that. Maybe someday I'll do that and just get like a blind date and just pick around the book and see what I end up getting. But that is my page on here. Here we have Memorize. This book is super adorable and cute. I love everything about this one. I wanted to do 3 pages out of here, but I didn't get the chance to. So this is the only page that I had completed out of here, and I love how the line art is, and I love the illustrations out of this book. It's very, very cute and adorable. So if you guys have not gotten this book, I advise you just to get it because it is adorable. Moving on to Cozy Froggy. This is another book project, and believe we have completed. Only have 1 marked. I don't know where's the other one. We usually complete 2 pages out of here. It came out. So here's the other piece. Let me show you guys. The first one is this one right here that we have completed. I did like the outline with metallic on there, and then just kept the sky very simple. And if I can remember, I think it's this one that we have completed as well. Yeah, I think it was this page that we had completed as well. For this month, we do 2 pages out of here for each month. Moving on to another book project. Here is Cottage Friends. And let's go ahead and show you guys the first page that we had tackled for this month. Is here the little bear drinking some coffee and looking out through the window. And then the second page, it was this little rabbit right here outside chilling and just drinking the little tea here. I wasn't sure how to color this one, so it just took me quite some time, and so I got it done. Moving on to The Dragon by Camila Angelkova. I did a few out of here. This is another book project with Kathy. Here is my first page that we had completed for this month. And then moving on, I'm not showing them in any particular order. I'm just grabbing onto wherever it opens. Here's another one that we had completed as well for this month. Very simple. A next page was this birthday one. I used a little bit of glitter on here. I wanted to keep it as a white dragon. And I love how I did the fire. I'm learning pretty much how to do it a little bit better. And then here's the last page, the little triplets here. And I used metallic outline on there as well. And some glitter on the little eyes on there. That's pretty much my pages. Moving on to the Arctic one. This one is almost done. We have 4 more pages, I believe, to complete. But for the month of September, here's this page that we had completed. Our next page is this one right here, the Joy, with the 3 birds on here. And once again, this is with a Kathy as well. Here we have another page we have completed. I used metallic on there with the words and the little light ball, I think, on the top. Had fun there. And then my last page for this month was This Book Belongs To. Here we have Enchanted Faces. This one is also pretty much close to being complete. This is another book project with Lauren, and our 2 pages for this month was this one right here. I had fun coloring in this one. I did want to use glossy accent on the top, but because it's a big spot, I felt like it was going to take forever to dry, and I had worked on this one first before I started on this one. And here's my second one. I used stickles for her clothing. Very simple on there, but we are close to getting this one done. We have another book project, Fun Time Park. This is also with Lauren, and this is the page that we have worked out for the month of September. Once again, I love how the fire came out. I'm really trying to get a little better how to create this whole fire effect on here, but this is how my page turned out. Here we have Unicorn, Chibi Girls, another book project with Kathy, and we ended up doing 2 pages for this month of September, which is this one right here. I did do the first one. This book brings double, so the first page on the front, I had already completed it, so I just tackled the second one. So that's pretty much how I'm going to be doing it. Just work on the first one, and if the first one says it's already done, I'll move on to the second one with Kathy. And this is our second page that we have worked on. She did amazing for her page. I love her color palettes and everything, so if you guys want to go ahead and check that out, go over my other platform and you guys will see her tagged under my account, and then you guys will see her page there as well. Here we have Cute Chibi, another book project with 2 people. It's Lauren and Kathy. This one was with Lauren. I'm helping her finish her pages. And then here's the other page we have worked on. This is with Kathy, where she's helping me complete the other pages that I have. Here we have Fairy Beauties by Coco Wild. This is a book project and it's about 15 of us. And this is the page that we had tackled for this month of September. Somebody different will be picking for the next month. And it's it actually rotates, and it's everybody that ends up picking a page until this book is done. So this was our page for this month. We have Chibi Girls. This is a book project with Kathy, and we ended up doing this one. I was gonna color the background, but I was like, I kept it simple and just finished everything else. I love how Kathy page came out. And on to Find Your Aesthetic, another book project with Kathy, and this was our page that we had tackled for the month of September. Very simple, and I ended up using the metallic sets that I ended up getting for my birthday here for the little her little jewelry here, and I love how it came out. We have Fairy Tale Princesses. This is another book project with Kathy Land's colors. And here is the page that we had tackled for the month of September. It took me forever because look how detailed this is. I wasn't even sure what way I was going or how to do it or anything like that. I'm not too happy with this one, but I was able to complete it. I didn't think I was going to be able to complete it, but I did. And if you guys want to see Kathy Land colors on page, she does amazing. So go ahead and once again, check my other platform and you guys will see everybody else's pages on there. Moving on to 50 Woodland Seas, another book project, and this is, I believe, with Chelsea. And here we have this one that we had worked out for the month of September. We already have our next page for October, and I ended up using the metallic outline on here that were gifted to me, and then I used the white outline for his beard and stuff like that. That is my page. Moving on to The Witch Chibis by Alexander Francis. This was a gift and also a book project already, and I was able to complete all the pages to get caught up. Here's the first one I worked on. Once again, is with Kathy, and this is one page that she, I believe, had completed last month. No, not in September, in August. So I just caught up with that one, and then this is the one that we worked on September. Here's this page, and then my next page was this one, but this was the one she completed in August, so I just did it as well. And then the last page that we had completed for September was this one as well. So very cute, very adorable pages out of here. Moving over, I finally touched a page out of here. Once it go Darlings, Cute and Simple, and I believe I had only completed one page, which is this one right here, and I love how it turned out. I used metallic outline for the flowers effect on there, and outline for certain section of her dress, like the little ruffle thing in the outside of her, like her hat and her dress here, and I thought that was pretty cool to do that. I love doing that, and it was a fun page to complete as well. We have the floral one from this set of books, and I completed just one page out of here, which is this one right here with the apples. Moving on to the Christmas one, I believe I had completed. This one is a buddy color with Lauren. We finished this one together, and I used metallic outline for the scarf area, and I wanted to use a 2-color combination on there. But this is how my page turned out. Here we have the 50 Elves one, and this one I also completed one page, which is this one right here. Kept it simple, and I try not to use a lot of colorful colors on the background, just like certain colors combined there. But that's how my page turned out. Here we have the Winter and Christmas Fairy Houses, and I completed this page. It was part of September 25th Coloring Sprint, and I had only finished it halfway, so this is how my page turned out. If you guys would have watched the video, you guys would have seen only half of it done, and then you guys would have seen this one being completed and done, because I did completed this one in the entire video as well. And I love how it turned out. I love how this looks and everything. I love the 2-color combination I had used for that section right there, but it is 2 pages more that are done out of this book. Here we have the Dirty Romantic one, and I believe I completed 2 pages out of here. Here we have the first one that I had completed, and I also completed this one with the whole strawberry. I'm always into the whole strawberry vibe thing in the pages for some reason, but I like how this one turned out. Try to do like the leaf style, different style, like with different colors on there. So I have fun doing that as well. We have Any Day Winter Tales. I ended up completing this page right here. Very simple. We're on to Vacation and Summer Fairy Houses. I ended up completing just one, I believe, and it was this one right here, the little ball here. I try to keep it the same color combination, like it just came all together. It was a fun page to complete. Moving on to Cute Alphabet, and this one I'm trying to spell out my entire name on here, so I ended up doing the letter N, and I do believe there's doubles in here, so I'm able to do another N out of here, because there is the N right here. So my name has 2 N's for Jenny, so I'm going to be doing the next N for next month. But that is this page. Moving on to Seaside Scenes, I ended up completing just this page right here. Very simple, nothing really much to it. I didn't do nothing in the background. Moving on to Zodiac, and this is the one that I kept picking pages to complete out of here. So here's one. I did outline, gold outline, in the outside border, also in the inside for the bow, and a little bit on her outfit. I also did it for the chibi monkey on the bottom, and then I also completed this one. So I switched it up, and I did like the metallic gold, purple lilac color on the outside. And then I had also completed this one, which I did the same thing. A different metallic in the outline for the words as well. And I think, yeah, that's pretty much it for the Zodiac one. We got the Winticle Darlings Everyday Magic. I have only one page completed, which is this one right here. And I had a lot of fun completing this page as well. Moving on to the Monsters one. I have this page. I had it completed. Very simple. I used metallic for the stars on there. Glitter for the eyes. And then I also completed this one right here with metallic as well. We have the festive one, and I had only completed, I believe, just one page, which is this set right here. Very simple. Moving on to color by number. This is Adorable Animals, and I am working from the front. So here's my first page, and I really love how it turned out. I did use just regular acrylic markers on here, some set that I bought through Shein. And then my second page, I tried to use the Langules on here, but once again, I was taking a little bit too long, so I switched them over back to the regular acrylic water-based markers one. So that's pretty much what I used on this page. So I'm going in order with these books, like I said, because I do enjoy these color by number ones. We have color by number mystery, and I did a good amount out of here. And for this one, I have worked on all of the pages that have 4 numbers on here. So I believe this is the elephant on here. Then I also worked on this one, which is a tree here. Let me see what else I had. I completed this one as well, which is the little whale. I know I did a good amount out of here. The next one was the mountains here. And then I believe this was the last one I worked on, which is the wolf. So the next set of pages that I'm going to be working out of here are going to be the ones that have 5 colors on here. And then I'll do all of those pages. So that is color by number. Here we have Fluffy Alpacas. I think I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but here is the first page, and I had only completed the first one. I did want to work on the second page and at least get 2 pages done per month, as long as I can touch them. But I only got to do 1 page out of here. Here we have Girl Power. These are Disney color by number, and for Girl Power, I finished this one. I did a coloring sprint for you guys, and you guys would have seen me color in certain areas. It wasn't the whole thing because I am using my Languole pens, gel pens, which are very thin. So this is the page that I had completed. I finished it, and it turned out really good. It has that shine on there as well that I really, really do enjoy. So the page came out very, very good. And this is also a repeat. This is also in another one of the new books as well. Moving on to Love Story, I finally finished a page out of here. And sorry for the noise background. I was trying to wait for the truck to go by. So here's a page that I had completed. I used some Languole gel pens on here. The shiny parts are the Languole ones. And then everything else is just Tule Art markers on here. The acrylic markers ones on here. And I was super excited for finishing this one. I felt like I was doing this one forever, but but I was able to finish this one as well. Moving on to Babies, I have 5 more pages to complete this one, so hopefully by the end of December I can finish my 5 pages. I don't know why I'm taking my time, but I am. So this is the only page that I had tackled for this month. And like I said, it's very hard to just stay with one book because there's so many books that I want to touch. I am in a good amount of book projects and buddy colors that I really, really do enjoy. And every time I see other books that I'm working on by myself, I'm like, okay, I'll just do one, let it go for the next month because I want to touch this book and this other one, and I want to finish this book project. So, you know, I'm all over the place. So hopefully I can get this one done by the end of December and then move on with Girl Power. I have Creatures Fantasy, I think it is, and I finally did a page out of this one, which is this little fella here. I finally did a page out of here. I think this is a book that has not been touched. Yeah, it's technically brand new and I have not touched it, and I bought this a while back. So yeah, I finally did a page. I'm so proud of myself because I am taking forever. Moving on to Mikitano & Co. This is another book project with Lauren. And we did 2 pages for this month, which is this one right here, page 14. We already are in 50 pages in with this book. I had to recount it because I always say, I think we're halfway. I think we're halfway. When I finally did my spreadsheet, now we're finally halfway. So this is our second page. It bent here. But this is our second page that we had tackled as well for this month of September. Moving on to the last book for this month that I have touched. Here we have, I think it's Little Princesses, I'm not sure, but this one you guys already know is a book project with Kathy. And for the month of September, we ended up doing a double page. We're going in order from the beginning, working our way through. This was our next page, and let me tell you guys, I started fine. I used a lot of the Languo gel pens, which is the shiny areas that you guys can see on the pages. Everything else would have been Tuli art markers or the regular brush Languo acrylic markers. So this one, I had a few, oh my goodness, with brown. There was some I couldn't find, and I just kept going through all of my brands that I own. Like, I have the regular Languo brush markers. I have the Tuli art markers. I have the regular, water-based markers that I try to leave for last because I do enjoy acrylic better. I do have another set of acrylic markers that I use. I also have the Languo gel pens that I use. And I'm like, geez, I have so many colors. And you're telling me that certain colors I cannot be finding. Like, it's crazy the amount of color that some of these pages are asking for. But what I do when I can't find a certain color, I just go to the closest one. Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's paying attention to that. And as long as the page is pretty much close to what I need it to be close, I'm not gonna stress myself out with these colors, especially when I can't find them. So what I do, I work my way from the end. So because you guys can't see the colors here, let me go ahead and turn the page. I work my way through the end of the colors, and I love to leave the black for last. And I work my way down, and if there's a color I don't have with my first brand of markers that I ended up touching, I just mark it on there and skip and keep working my way through. Whenever I reach at the end over here, I go again and I look for the colors that I couldn't find with that brand, and then I move on to my next brand of sets of acrylic markers, and I work my way through once again. I feel like it's way better that way rather than keep going and trying to look in different brands. I'll just stick in order, stay organized, so I'm not like stressing and all over the place. But that is the last page for this video, guys. I'll put on the screen for you guys how many pages I did complete for the month of September. I hope that you guys did enjoy the video log as much as I had enjoyed making them. I'm also going to be doing videos based on new books when I get them as well, and also I'll try to see if I can come up with a way that I can talk about the books that I have read during the months as well, and just throw it in there on my channel for you guys to enjoy. So I'll see you guys on my next video, and I hope that you guys did enjoy